Hi, it's your favorite girl, Sarah. Finally back. I know this video kind of took a really long time to come out, and I'm really sorry about that. I know disappearing kind of wasn't the super smart content creator thing to do right as 2 of my videos blew up, but what can I say, man? Shit's been hard. This month specifically has been nuts. We've all kind of got personal issues going on, and some of us even have PC issues going on, which is kind of why some of our other VR videos have been paused for now. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of where I've been. I've kind of just been, doing Thanksgiving and then Christmas, and then those 2 months passed in the blink of a fucking eye, and it's already almost 2025. Tell me something I don't know. Okay, no, but seriously, before we get into everything, I kind of want to explain how this whole video is supposed to work. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be reading questions that you guys sent to me through either Blue Sky and anything else and the Q&A video, and then I'm going to be showing off fan art and fan videos and fan edits. And what I mean by that is, like, there are a bunch of videos that we found where a bunch of people used footage from our videos and made silly little edits of them, or like music videos out of them. And then there's actually a surprising amount of people who made like really awesome fan art based on our videos as well. And I'm going to be showing that as well. But first, I'm going to be reading comments and answering questions. Now, I didn't actually get a lot of questions on the Q&A video itself. I guess that's kind of my fault for not really posting this sooner when those videos were really blowing up at the time. But again, what can I say? I mean, we were going through some stuff, and I mean, we're back now. And this isn't really like my full return to content posting and streaming yet. I really want to return, but again, stuff's still kind of happening right now. So once things settle down a little bit, I'm really hoping that I can fully return permanently, or at least for however long until the next hiatus has to happen. But again, that's kind of where we've been. That's kind of where what I've been doing and why we've been gone and all this stuff. But hopefully we'll be back soon, and you've got this video to tide you over in the meantime. All right. So let's start with the questions that I received for the sole purpose of this video right here, whether that be from the Q&A video itself or from somewhere else. So here's our first question from GG for real. That's for real to you. They said, I came from the mouthwashing VR clips because y'all are hella funny, bro, and y'all portray the characters so damn good. I don't really have any questions to ask besides how y'all playing these LMAO. Regardless, love the content, and I will most definitely tune into a stream if I can catch one. Heart. Well, first of all, thank you for your comment, and thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate that, and I'm sure that my friends appreciate that too. They definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you. And I hope you do stick around for a stream or even a future upload, because I think you'll find, if you found those videos funny, you'll find our other videos hella funny too. Anyways, for the question itself, for planning, the funniest part is we actually never did any planning at all. The first mouthwashing video itself was kind of just like a little silly video that I decided to record. Well, actually, it wasn't even my idea. It was actually my friends' ideas, because I had got them to hop on VR chat with me, and I was just kind of messing around in like my full body and stuff like that. And we found mouthwashing models, and I had literally just done a playthrough of mouthwashing because my friend 66 recommended I play it, because he was a huge fan of the game, and he suggested I play it. And honestly, that was literally history right there. Like, him telling me to play the game was literally like the stepping stone into like these videos coming out, because if I hadn't played that game, obviously I wouldn't be here, right? But anyways, we were playing VR chat that night, and we found mouthwashing avatars. We were just in like a simple like avatar finding world, just kind of fucking around, because our friend was still trying to set up her VR and get like used to it and try out this slime VR, like body tracking alternative stuff. It wasn't working very well, but we were having fun just messing around. And on the Daisuke model, I was just saying really goofy shit in correlation to like events that happen with Daisuke in the game, and just like doing like stupid shit like fucking twerking and shit and all that. And my friends were laughing so damn hard. They practically begged me to record. They were like, please record this and upload this to YouTube. And I was like, you know what, I can see people enjoying this and thinking it's funny, so like, why not? And plus, they're laughing and thinking it's funny, and the main majority of the reason why I make stuff most of the time is either I think other people will like it, or most importantly, I think my friends will like it, and they'll laugh at it. So I recorded that first video, and it fucking blew up, obviously. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, like, don't be so fucking like full of yourself. You didn't do shit. Like, Okay, listen, by my definition, that video blew up, okay? That's the most views I've gotten on a video, actual, like, proper views, and comments I've gotten on a video until now. I've had an older channel before this one, and that one has had some uploads that have kind of, like, blown up, like, a little bit, but they weren't, like, videos made, like, specifically by me in terms of, like, actual content, but they were more like videos that blew up because they were related to stuff that was popular, like I had Halo videos, and, like that was just uploading assets and, like, sounds from Halo, or a silly little video compilation meme thing, and then those would kind of blow up here and there, but those weren't really, like, my videos type thing. That wasn't really, like, my form of content blowing up, if you get what I mean. Does that make sense? And so, that first one, literally nothing was planned at all. I just started spitballing jokes, and my friends were saying, like, suggesting jokes in my ear on Discord and stuff, and I just kept going, and then I was just thinking of random shit, and then that night I edited, like, a quarter of that, and it was really late already, so then I went to bed and I finished it in the morning and then uploaded it, and then here we are now. That second video, it did have, like, a slight bit of planning to it, not like a whole lot. Just kind of over the course of a few days before the video was recorded, I thought of a bunch of really funny bits, like that intro, the Malcolm in the Middle, They Might Be Giants intro. I actually thought of that when I was at work, and I was like, this is, like, a really funny idea, in my opinion, and I'm gonna write it down. And my friends kind of tried to discourage me a little bit from, like, thinking of ideas, and, like, because they think I'm funnier when I spitball shit, and that is true. And I was still spitballing stuff, obviously, but that one, there was a couple ideas, specifically that one that I wanted to write down, because that one I was like, oh, this is a great idea. I really want to record this. This seems like it would be a really good intro. There was that one, and then there was the Swansea bit, where he's like, I do not do no dance and no thank you. And he, like, fucking, who let the dogs out? That one was one I wrote down a different time when I was at work as well. Those were pretty much the only two jokes that I were kind of, like, planned per se, but not really, like, planned. You know what I'm saying. And the rest of it was just us, me and my friends, just absolutely going batshit insane and tweaking, twerking, doing whatever the fuck we wanted, and doing funny shit that either correlated to the game or other shit. And I think it came out really good. Jeez, I did not think I was going to spend that long on the first question. I really hope that I don't take this long on the rest of the questions, otherwise people are going to click off before the fan art section. For the second question, we have Ham Burrito on Blue Sky. And actually, funnily enough, I'm going to be answering this question first, but Ham Burrito actually gave us some fan art as well. That was actually how I found them. They added me on Blue Sky with their fan art, which is really fucking cute, by the way. I'm going to show theirs once we get to the fan art section, and I'll make sure to mention that they were the ones who left this question when we get to that section and when we get to their art. But anyways, first, their question. So, their first question is, who is everybody's favorite character to play as, and why? My favorite was probably, like, it's actually kind of hard. It's a tie between Daisuke and Swansea. I love Daisuke, obviously, because everyone loves Daisuke, right? He's young, he's silly, he's energetic, and he's got, like, the most, like, lovable, positive vibes in the game. And he tends to be the one that people like to stick to, because he's the positive energy of the group. He's the optimistic one. And he's silly, and he's cute. So, of course, like, you know, who doesn't love Daisuke? And I think I portrayed him really well. And it seems like a lot of people agreed, because there were a lot of comments saying that they were like, oh, I headcanon your voice as Daisuke, or like, this is canon Daisuke voice, which, by the way, first of all, thank you. That is so sweet. I never thought I would ever hear the day that a complete total stranger would say that my voice is their headcanon for a character, and it's just like, oh, thank you so much. That literally means the fucking world to me. So yeah, it's probably, honestly, I said it is a tie between Daisuke and Swansea. It's probably Daisuke, honestly. Daisuke was probably my favorite to play. And why? Because I feel like I resonate with him a lot, and I think he's a lot of fun to play, and the weird, feral, overly, like, energetic, over-the-top, fucking hyperactive personality I tended to, for some reason, give him in these videos was really fun. And their second question is, since everyone did a little bit of everything, and for once Jimmy is a valid answer, debatable, is if anyone has any headcanon about each character that may or may not have been influenced by your VR chat shenanigans. I don't really, like, have headcanons. I'm not really the kind of person who has headcanons about, like, characters most of the time. I do have some, obviously, about characters from, like, other games or other shows or other anime or stuff like that. I don't think I have any headcanons about the mouthwashing characters. I think the obvious would be that, like, Swansea is Daisuke's dad, just because, like, that's just, like, the trope we gave him for some reason, is that Swansea is just Daisuke's dad for some reason. Like, hi, Dad! I don't really think I have any actual proper headcanons, though. I think that would be the closest thing to it. If not that, then Curly X Daisuke. I don't know. Because that was just, like, something we for some reason did, where I was just like, you know what, this is funny and this is kind of cute, and, like, let's just go with this, right? So I maybe that, if we're, like, really being, like, really technical about it, but I'm not really sure I have any. And those were literally the two questions that we got that were specifically for the Q&A. Y'all are fake as hell for not tuning up to the Q&A. I waited forever to make this video so you could fucking put your comments in there, and none of you did. So it's completely okay, by the way. I get it. It's completely okay. I entirely get why those were the videos that got a bunch of views, and that Q&A video was. It's totally fine. And I'm not really expecting this video to exactly blow up either. I mean, fingers crossed, that would be cool, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. This is just kind of like a fun side video for the people who stuck around after that first mouthwashing video and are like, I want to know more. But anyways, so that point aside, why I was saying that was we're going to move on to reacting / answering / reading comments from the actual mouthwashing videos we made themselves. I'm going to be reading comments from the first video first. Mouthwashing deleted scenes. I selected these comments myself. These were some of my favorite comments, or at least the comments that I wanted to answer on video the most, whether it be for likability of the comment or I could have a bit to go with it, you know what I'm saying? Here's our first comment. This is truly Daisuke coded. For real! Lol. That's my friend. She played Anya in the second video. This is his voice, man. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I cannot imagine him having a different voice. Nah, man, you're so right. Like, that voice is exactly what I'd imagined for him. It's perfect. Again, thank you. That is so sweet. I was not expecting anyone in the entire world to just be like, yeah, this person's voice, I think their voice sounds perfect for this character, and it's my headcanon for them now. Like, oh, I can't imagine them having a different voice. Like, this is just this character's voice to me. Like, oh my god, thank you. That is so sweet. And I would have given every bone in my body. Okay, maybe not every bone. I kind of need my humerus. But like, yeah, maybe my humor too. I don't know. But like, I would have given a lot of things to have been Daisuke's canon voice actor. But alas, I was not chosen as Daisuke's canon voice actor. And we did see Daisuke's canon voice actor in the mouthwashing Steam Awards announcement video made by Joe-tastic. And I might be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, those are the canon voices as picked by the devs, I believe so. Because he said, or they said, Joe-tastic said that this was made and commissioned by like the mouthwashing developers for the Steam Awards. So I'm assuming the mouthwashing developers themselves picked the voice actors. I'm not sure. I thought all of them were perfect personally. I think all the picks were absolutely perfect. They fit each character. And ironically enough, guys, I may not have voiced Daisuke, but you know what's crazy? The person who did voice Daisuke in that video also voiced Anya in that video. And you know what's crazy? The person who voiced Daisuke in that video is also a trans woman. Oh, that's crazy! So even if this trans woman didn't voice Daisuke, another one did. That's score 1 for us, besties. No, but seriously, that is actually so fucking awesome, and the mouthwashing devs are so based for that. Hell yeah. The next comment is from Flux6102. Mouth breathing playthrough. Now, I remember when this comment was first posted, I didn't get what they meant until like I watched a little bit of the video again, and I'm like, oh yeah, the whole video I'm just going and it's like I felt bad because when I look back at those videos, I'm like, maybe I should have like dubbed over this with like my actual good microphone, but then I was like, nah, the fucking silly VR mic adds to it. What would dubbing over it have done? I think it would have ruined the performance, if anything. And people seem to like the constant breathing sounds, despite the fact that I was a little worried people might find them annoying, but I'm glad to see that that wasn't really the case.
I am not a mouth breather. Don't call me that.
Next comment is from Random Pony 0334. This is absolutely the kind of shit Daisuke would post if he had a TikTok. What's up? Welcome to my TikTok, guys. Sorry, Pookie. I hope you didn't hear that. It's just that sweeter got my tummy all rumbly. You know what I'm saying, baby girl? Fuck, I like it looking so good. Wasn't this supposed to be a TikTok? I don't know. What do they usually do on TikToks? They dance and shit? Hopeless7323 says, Daisuke giving us that personal mouthwash. Jesus Christ. Not yet, I'm not. Low-key Milo. Alternate title, Gaysuke after mouthwash. Gaysuke? What made you think? I'm just kidding. You know me so well. 2364 says, I love how all this occurred at 1 a.m. by the "you're waking up in 8 hours, 9 a.m. message. It's actually so funny that like multiple people pointed that out. I forgot that I do desktop recording just because my PC's fucky, and anytime I try to do game recording on this computer, fucking shit always goes wrong somehow. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Shit just always somehow goes fucking wrong. That clip was nowhere near the last clip we recorded, and we recorded way more many hours later, and it was crazy because they just kept like begging me like, oh, do more, this is so funny. And so I kept thinking of more shit to do, and they were also throwing a suggestion here and there of like what to do for the video. So I was just like, okay, I'll do this, and then I'll stop playing for real this time. And then like I just kept going, and it was so funny too because I was being so loud. If you watch that first mouth watching video, I'm yelling constantly, and I'm like fucking just like making a bunch of noises, just like "Wah!" and like fucking jumping around and dancing and shit. And multiple times in that video, I fucking slammed my hand into like my wardrobe and like my wall and shit. I punched my CRT, and I ran into the wall at one point as Swansea, and then I fucking was like kicking fucking Jimmy, and like I fucking falcon like kneed my desk. Like I went like fucking to like my fucking desk, and it was like over, bro. That was like one of the last clips we recorded, ironically, not because of my knee hurting. It didn't really hurt for that long, but it was just like ironic how that was one of the last clips we recorded. It was like, all right, God, fucking injury on set. And I felt so bad because we were being so loud. At some point, my sister fucking came to me and told me, like, dude, it's 2 a.m. Shut the fuck up. And I was like, I'm so sorry. We're recording peak right now. And we were. Dog God, do good. I think a couple OSHA rules were violated in this video. A couple? Only a couple OSHA rules were broken? They broke into the utility room. They broke into my heart. And I think my back is broken too. From you. So Fallent 2905. I can't tell if it's the rig or just you, but to boot way, Daisuke is fucking breaking his spine while he twerks is hilarious. No, it really is me. Also, just a kind of like quick note, I don't want to drag this part out for too long, but I did want to make a quick note about this comment. A lot of my friends and even some other commenters were a little worried after finding out that I was trans. My friends already knew I was trans, but after some commenters found out I was trans, they were worried about how I would react to people using he, him to refer to me in the comments. And I don't really care. I mean, I care. I obviously, like, those aren't my pronouns, but like, the thing is, when in reference to like the characters like Daisuke and Swansea and Curly and all that, they're I think the comments are really mostly just referring to those characters. So when they say that, I don't think they're actually referring to me. So it doesn't really bother me too much. Like, obviously, if they're referring to me, Sarah, then like, obviously, like, don't ever fucking use those pronouns. It's strictly she, her. But like, when it comes to like those comments, like some people were a little worried. They were like, oh, I hope this doesn't bother Sarah too much. It's fine. They're just referring to the characters most of the time. Even if I'm the one performing as the character, I know they're just talking about the characters. They're not talking about me, so don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. I swear. Contrived 7790. After being angsty as hell for Anya, this for real made my day. Leave a like if this for real made your day. Also, angsty as hell for Anya. What the fuck does that even mean? Like what does that mean? Capri Sprites 8594 timestamped 2:30 in the video and said, genuinely, what do I say to this? Oh, please, just say yes, baby girl. Micro, all caps. What do Daisuke and Curly got going on, bro? That one person, 395. Homies love. It's guy love between two guys. Chloe Dodson, I4P. Daisuke breaking it down is wild. You haven't seen wild yet. Mellow High. Please do more of these. I'm absolutely begging you. 7 Nooks 1. I can't believe they cut all this awesome content. It's the shit they didn't want us to see. Don't worry, baby girl. I got you. I'll show you everything. Valentine BR1 OK. Damn it, you're probably going to become my voice claim for Daisuke now. Thank you! Oh. Dude, everyone was saying shit like this so much, but this comment specifically, I don't know why it hit me so hard. Thank you. That is so sweet. It means the world to me. Mari Matsuno _ el epitome del contenido audiovisual. Loopy Zoopy. Why is Daisuke riding a green Atrociraptor from Jurassic World Dominion? What? What? Dino Nuggies 9889. Beautiful username. Oh, I can get my own intern. Oh my gosh! I've always wanted my own intern. Captain Curly, thank you so much. I don't know why, but this shit is so funny. I love when like there's comments like this where they just like timestamp a moment and just like put like a bunch of fucking like silly emojis and shit in there like that. Like that shit just like makes my fucking day. Like that shit is so, I love this shit so much. I'm not good at English, so I have no idea what you're saying, but I know that you drank mouthwash. Now that original comment was actually written in Japanese. The YouTube translator feature actually worked for once this time. There were a lot of comments in different languages on both of these videos, and I don't know, but something about that is always really cool to me. The fact that those videos made it so far in the mouthwashing community that they even made it to the non-English speaking parts is just like, oh, that is so cool. Like, I actually found like a bunch of TikTok edits from Russian creators of our videos as well. Like, they've used some clips from our videos for their videos, or some like Spanish creators as well would use clips from our videos, and that's just like really cool to me. The fact that we even reached the non-English speaking community, like part of the community, like that's really cool. I'm super happy that we had that reach with those videos, and shit that we made that big of an impact. Okay, those are all the comments that I picked out from the first video to read out. Here are comments that I picked out from the second video. Top Dog 111. You realized you thought Daisuke was lame-ske? I'm cool-ske, okay? A lot of people latched on to that. I was actually really worried people were gonna find that like really cringe, or they were just gonna like roll their eyes at that. But I'm really glad that a lot of people like like seemed to think that was funny, or like thought that like that shit was straight bars, dude. You know, I'm glad that they liked that. I'm glad that everyone seemed to like that. And there's actually a fan edit that I'm gonna show later in this video that actually utilizes that quote too, ironically enough. You'll see it coming soon. Prism Casilica. I swear this is what getting Snapchats from Daisuke in a group chat would be like. Sumamiragem5503. That's the username I said. I like how everyone just says, yep, Swansea is Daisuke dad. I don't know why in that first video I just decided to start giving Swansea like serious dad vibes. Like he was just like 40, 50-year-old dad vibes, like the kind who falls asleep at 8 p.m. on the couch. And then in the second video we really just exemplified that, and basically we're just like, yep, hi dad. You know what I mean? I don't know why everyone seems to do that, including us. It just fit, you know, like we just did it, and I was like, yep, this is Daisuke's dad. Alva Lorenz 2927 says, Alva Lorenz, I'm so sorry you had to use Jimba Bimba model. Thank you so much, Alva Lorenz from IDV. That really means a lot. Pep Tep, my brain is rot. First scene is Jimmy going through the door. I fully expected him to start throwing his ass back. I don't fucking blame you, dude. I have brainwashed you into thinking that that would happen. If not for the first video, then for the fucking second video too. We just start throwing ass around for no reason, especially me. Like really just fucking going at it for no reason. Really just fucking bouncing it up and down. Fucking bouncy. So don't say that your brain is rot. We fucking conditioned you to think that we could just at any point just start throwing ass back. You know what I'm saying? I love this so much. Please don't die. This is actually the scariest shit ever. Why do people say this? Like, who the fuck said I was gonna die? I ain't gonna die, bitch. Why the fuck you saying that shit? That's actually the scariest shit ever. 0D Daisuke. Sarah tune in as Daisuke is my spirit animal. Woo! Leshka AGCL. I don't really know this language, but I understood everything perfectly. I laugh. I cry. I'm happy. Guys, thank you so much. We love you too, Leshka. Amy 1031. Holy shit, Identity V mentioned! Matthias' puppet. Basically the things from Chinese Dead by Daylight. The lore is very interesting. Yeah, I've heard about it once or twice. Maybe, I don't know. I think I know what that game is. Pastry. Dude, I'm actually peeing! Me too! Well! JNC00. The curly part. Good night! Good night! Jules 916. This is a masterpiece, lol. One Blue Roses 1. So when's the collab with Joe Tastic happening? As cool as this would be, realistically, like, what would we do together? Like, that's very sweet of you to say, though. Thank you. Monica Tawa, U9N, is Lewis from IDV here. You know, there were actually so many comments pointing out the IDV Lewis there. If none of you bitches tune in for my upcoming IDV videos / upcoming IDV VR content, y'all fake as fuck. Y'all fake as fuck for that. You better show the fuck up or blow the fuck up. How about that, bitch? All right, that is all the comments I had picked for the first video and the second video, and then that's all the Q&A questions we had as well in the beginning. So it's time for the piece de resistance. We are going to look at the fan content. So that is going to be fan art, fan videos, and fan edits. And by fan edits, I mean like they just like grabbed clips from our videos and such, or grabbed audio from our videos and used them in theirs. You'll see as we go. But first, that comment from earlier, remember the Q&A question from earlier from Blue Sky, that person, Ham Burrito, they actually asked that question after they sent their fan art to me. So let's go ahead and look at that fan art from Ham Burrito first. As you can see, this is going to be a reoccurring theme. This seems to be a lot of people's favorite scene. It's either this one or Curly shooting from under his butt crack. It's either this one or that one. But people seem to really love the Anya and Daisuke little makeup parts. And honestly, I think those are probably some of my favorite parts of the second video too. They were really cute additions, and I'm really glad that, you know, our friend 8MomoJ really had suggested that, like, we do that as like a little bit, or she just like came up with that. And I'm really glad that I suggested we do that whole section where I was like, let's just like go to the medical bay and like do like a POV ASMR makeup thing, because people seem to really like that too. But as you can see here, Anya's like, let's see your eyebrows. There you go. And then Curly's just going like, and you know, we got our friend Jordo Meme Star as Daisuke going, hold on, let me line it up for you. This is such a cute fan art. This art style and the way they drew with the characters is so cute. I love this art so much. And they actually had a second piece too. They had a PNG version of this as well as a GIF version, but I figured we should show the GIF version especially because if I recall correctly, they said they liked the GIF version the best. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but if I'm not wrong, then hey, here it is. The GIF version is very cute. I think this may go beyond Audi HD. That's what Jay said in the video as well when writing on like the little report forum after seeing the shit that happened between Jimmy and Polly. Very cute. I really love those fan arts in particular. Ham Burrito, thank you so much for making those. Okay, these two videos are crazy, okay? So this first one I'm going to show you, okay, so these two videos I'm going to show you, they're both from the same creator, Frickin' Gone on TikTok. Frickin' G-A-N, I'll make sure to show the names on screen as I say them. Frickin' Gone on TikTok. Now, the first one I'm going to show from them is actually the very first exposure I had to people making fan content for our video, and I was actually streaming. And someone who found me through my mouthwashing video, they came to my stream and they were like, hey, have you seen like this animation someone made? And I was like, what? They made it like based on our video. And it was amazing. Let me show you that animation now.
What? You want me to go in that vent? Oh, well, like, Swansea said it was like totally dangerous. I'm not going up there, dude. Not for anything. Not for you or for Captain Curly or for anyone. I will not disobey Swansea's orders. You can't make me. Matter of fact, why don't you do it? Yeah!
As you can see, this Daisuke is hyping himself up in front of a mirror about the conversation he's going to have with Jimmy about how he's not going to disobey Swansea's orders. I love how you can see Swansea like coming in and just like staring at him like all disappointed and shit, and he like just like grabs an item and just fucking walks away. And I love how like I don't even remember. I think in that video I just like fucking threw a punch, but in like their video they just had him like fucking yeah, like that was fucking perfect. And I was like blown away. I was like, holy shit, this animation is so good. When I first saw that animation, I was like, I'm gonna save this. I want to show it to people. And then it went from there. I went on like a rabbit hole, and I was getting sent fan art, and I was finding fan art by just looking at my own username or just like being added with it on Blue Sky or Reddit and stuff like that. And I wasn't getting added with it on like a whole lot. I mostly just got added on Twitter and Blue Sky. But anyways, regardless of that, I mostly found all of it. And this one was introduced to me by that viewer in chat, whose name was also Sarah, by the way. So thanks, Sarah, for showing Sarah the Serotonin Yep, Sarah. Thank you. But anyways, and that's what spiraled into me going and looking for more fan art. And then over the next few months, I was saving any that I could. Okay, so that was the first one they made. They made a second one later on. Let's look at that one. How's it going, dude? Yeah, name's Daisuke. What about it? Sexy. You think I'm sexy? I love this dude. Me and my friends were obsessed with this one for like a whole week when I first fucking found it on TikTok. So if you couldn't tell, that one was also made by freaking Gone on TikTok. First of all, I love their animation and their art style. It is so fucking good. And it not only does it fit mouthwashing so well, but it fits like the way I play Daisuke so well too. I just don't know why. But as you can see in that video, it was Daisuke showing Anya his skills for when he hits on men. When he's gay, he hits on men. He was demonstrating to her. That's why she was like, "Oh, come on, just show me." And he's doing some silly shit. I love when he's like, at first he's got like the fucking Chad face. Like, that's so fucking perfect. That whole anime, it's just so genius. This person has such genius fucking ideas for animations. The way they took both audios and did such drastically different things with it was just so perfect. Freaking Gone, thank you so much for making these. These have been so amazing. Me and my friends have non-stop kept referencing them all the fucking time. They're great. Great job on those. This one is from yep, this is their username. I'm assuming it's multi-fandom edits. This was actually the first one I found when I searched up my username specifically, and it's what caused me to start looking everywhere for more. And I found more that same night, but over time I kept checking and was finding more and more to add to like what to show on video. But this one, literally, I was fucking flabbergasted. Somebody made a thirst cam or fan cam of Curly using my voice and like my video, basically using me as Curly for their fan cam. And it's the funniest shit ever. Check this out.
Jimmy, how many times am I gonna tell you this? We support women's rights around here. After I learned what you did, that's it. I don't even have to have this conversation with you.
Diva is a female version of a hustler. Of a hustler. Of a hustler. Diva is a female version of a hustler. Of a hustler. Of a hustler. Stop the track.
That is the most insane shit I've ever seen, and I fucking love it. Cannot believe someone made a fan cam of me as Curly. This is the funniest, coolest, weirdest shit ever. Apologies for the Curly Barra, shirtless Curly Barra art jump scares. I couldn't find the artists who made those individual drawings. I'm really sorry about that. If I can find them, then I'll make sure to put them on screen after that little like montage happens. I'll make sure to put the artists who drew those Curly fan art. Sorry about the slight NSFW jump scare with those, but anyways, yeah, that video was fucking amazing, and it literally made me pog IRL. This one is from Eggsy on Decide. They said their preferred username to be credited was Eggsy on Decide on TikTok. As you can see, it's like spelled like this. And they made this absolutely beautiful, fucking awesome Curly drawing based on the fucking me shooting the gun, one of the many frames of me shooting the gun under his butt, under his leg and shit. And this is such a beautiful drawing. Like, holy shit, the composition, the colors, the posing, the art style, everything about this is like a fucking masterpiece. This is such a good image. I was actually using this as my phone screen's wallpaper for a good few weeks. When I first found this, I was like, this is awesome. And I was just putting it on my phone. I was showing my coworkers, like, look, this is fan art someone made of my video. It was really cool. And everyone was like, that's crazy. That's such a good artist. I'm like, yeah, dude, for real. And I was like telling them they're like fucking TikTok and shit. Anyways, this art made me pog too. A very good job. And Eggsy on Decide, thank you for letting me include it in the video, and thank you for making this. It is super good. Now, these are a bunch of redraws of frames from the video made by Habini or Hibini on Instagram. I stole a kiss. What are you gonna do about it? Fucking no! There's also Daisuke fucking clearly zonked out on the fucking Dragon Breath sweetener. He is severely zonked. He's got fucking circles under his eyes, and his eyes themselves are fucking distant as hell. And then there's the fucking frame of Curly with his hand, yet another art of Curly shooting the gun under his leg, and it's got the fucking hand, the gun hand from True Crime Streets of the True Crime Streets of New York cover art. Amazing, I love this. And then they've got Daisuke in front of Post crash Curly does not look happy. Neither of them look happy to be there. And there's censored Jimmy. Jimmy's censored face after he stole Curly's crown. Curly's not dead here. Like he was. I was supposed to imply that Curly was dead in the intro. I think I was gonna like draw X's over his eyes, but I forgot to do that. But like in the original video, I mean, I meant to do that to like make like a really cartoony, like he died, he killed him, but I didn't do that. I think it's funnier that way. It's just Curly just on the ground like, "Ugh!" And then I love how they censored Jimmy's face. And then of course there's Jimmy taking off fucking I don't know if like this art is supposed to depict Curly fucking sending him away with his hand like I meant to convey in the video. If it is, that's fucking great. I love it. And then they had little mini Daisuke, and then me reaching my hand out like, come on my hand, like jump on my hand, Daisuke. He's so tiny. Look at his little face. He's like, Papa. He's like reaching up like, take me, father. And then like they had all those like really simple styled ones. They're good. I'm not saying simple as a bad thing. I'm just saying like they were very like cute and simple. And then they just pulled out this magnum opus, like super detailed, awesome ass art of Anya doing Curly's like actual eyeshadow with the pen. It looks so good. And then Jimmy's just in the back. I'm like, oh. This is so good. And again, I'm so glad people really like that Anya makeup bit, because my friend Jay was really worried that people weren't going to find it funny, because she's a little worried here and there about like how people will react to her bits, but she doesn't know that she's funny as fuck. And I'm so glad that all the comments and all the fan art just goes to show that people loved her bits and they loved her jokes and her inclusions. A lot of the inclusions that people liked were her inclusions. I'm so glad, because that just proves to you, Jay, that you're a funny ass fucking bitch. You're funny as fuck. You're funny. You're funny. Anyways, thank you for that art, Habini/Hibini. I'm sorry. Your name on Instagram and on your watermark is a little different. So I'm just gonna say thank you, Habini/Hibini, for making these arts. They're really good and really cute, and I love them a lot. And thank you so much for giving me permission to use them in the video. Hell yeah, great work. And then we got Nod Leko on TikTok, and they made this animation from our video on Daisuke. I stole a kiss. What are you gonna do about it? There's something extra visceral about the fact that they use the in-game footage of Daisuke getting fucking axed in the fucking face. It's so fucked up, but it's so fucking funny at the same time. Thank you, Nod Leko, for making that animation. Love your style. I love how Daisuke is all pink. He looks so like happy and cute, and then all of a sudden it's all like fucking scary looking, and then just fucking boom. That's what he's gonna do to you, Daisuke. That's what Swansea's gonna do to you for stealing a kiss. This one is from Om Lixie on TikTok.
Holy shit.
Say goodbye to your You want me to help the utility room?
No, bro. I get it. Nah.
You realize you thought Daisuke was lame skate? I'm cool skate, okay? And there is the aforementioned video I mentioned that brings up the I'm cool skate, okay? Again, I'm really glad that people seem to like that bit, because again, I was worried that might be a little cringe, but people seem to like it, so again, thank God. Great utility of the I'm cool skate, okay? Like, that was perfect. That was fucking awesome. And then, of course, they were like, I ran out of clips. IDK what to do here. So here's Daisuke and Curly hugging, which is funny and very cute. Lixie, thank you for making that very good video. This one is from Shadow Lurker Bug on Tumblr. He wants that sweetener so effing bad. He's like eyeballing it. He's like side-eyeing it like fucking... Thank you for making this, Shadow Lurker Bug, and thank you for letting me include it. You really do want that sweetener, though. And finally, we have one last fan art that I want to show. This one is from Suppy, or at supup17.bluesky.social on Blue Sky, obviously. And once again, we have another fan art of the Anya Curly Daisuke makeup bit, and it's Daisuke going, hold on, let me light it up for you, and Anya going, oh, you're so right. This is so magnificent. Look at how beautiful everybody is, especially Curly. Curly is fucking magnificent. Look at those beautiful lashes, the blonde lashes, by the way, blonde lashes, those beautiful succulent kissable lips, and that amazing goatee and that beautiful curly hair. It is just like, oh, this it's literally glowing. It's literally glowing. This art is literally glowing, dude. It's literally glowing, dude. Again, this art is so good. This is probably, I don't want to pick favorites because I don't want to make anyone feel bad. All of this art is good. Let me just get that straight up. All of this art is amazing, and thank everybody for making all this art. But I think this one is probably my favorite. I really love this art. It's really cute, really well drawn. I love the style, and it's just like, I don't know, something about it is really wholesome, and it makes me feel happy and warm. So thank you for making this, Uppy. It really means a lot, and thank you so much for letting us include it. Amazing artwork. Hell yeah. And again, let me just clarify again, everybody's art was great. Everybody's videos were great. Everyone's animations were great. Everyone's art was great. Everything was great. You guys are great. I love you all. And thank you so much for all of the insane amounts of patience and support that we've gotten while making these videos, because it has been really hard for us these past few months, but you guys have made it a lot better, and it means the world to us that these silly little videos of literally us just being ourselves blew up the way they did. Like, literally, there's no other way I can describe it. These videos that we made, those 2 mouthwashing videos we made, it was just me and my friends just being passionate about a game that we really like, and just being really silly and literally just doing whatever our mind thought to do. And we literally were just being our silly selves, and the video of us just being ourselves blew up, and people were really nice. There was a lot of really amazing comments, a lot of nice support, and just in general a huge wave of positivity and love from everybody. And we, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for all of the comments and all of the support and just all of the good vibes you sent our way, and all the patience you've had with us dealing with our personal issues, and for some of us dealing with their PC issues and all that. And we'll have more content out soon for you guys, and we'll hopefully be uploading on a regular schedule when we get all this stuff sorted out. But seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. It really means the world to me and to my friends that you guys enjoyed this silly little series of videos, and we're just getting started. So please, if you would, stick around, and you won't regret it, okay? I promise. I know things are a little slow right now, but once we get back on track, I think you guys are really going to love what we're cooking up. And that's everything. That's all the comments and questions and all the fan stuff I wanted to show you guys. I'll reiterate what I said in my Q&A video. If you want to make fan stuff and you want us to specifically see it, to maybe include it in a future video, I think I might start including fan stuff at the end of videos, or in specific like vlog type videos. Use the hashtag SarahTuneInCrew, whether it be on YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky, Reddit, Tumblr. I check everything, or at least I try to. On TikTok as well. Please, if you make some stuff involving us, like fan art or fan videos or anything, please use the hashtag so we can find it. Usually, I get a notification. You can also check my card or my link tree, whatever it is, in my YouTube channel info, and you can go to my socials, and do not be afraid to @ me when you post this stuff, okay? Because I want to see your stuff. So you can use a hashtag, or you can message me or @ me on anything on my socials. And okay, I've wasted enough of your time. That's all. Remember, if you want to have us see your art, hashtag SarahTuneInCrew, or @ me on any of my socials. Leave any comments with any more questions you guys would like me to answer on future videos. And thank you guys once again so much for everything, and I hope you guys have had a great holiday. Bye!